Good afternoon. Welcome to our Crib and Christingle service. And last year I thought, wow, we've got so many people. This year we've got even more, so fantastic. Welcome to you all. We're going to tell the Christmas story, hopefully in an enjoyable way, through the eyes of the animals that were around the manger. So if you thought that there was an emu around the manger, you may be disappointed, but hopefully some of the animals that you would like to see around the manger are going to talk to you this afternoon, because you know all animals can talk, don't you? You know that, yeah. So just a couple of things. We will be live streaming the service for people who are at home, but basically all the images will be here, so you're very unlikely to be seen. It will just be the back of your head, so I hope parents and carers, you're okay about that. This means, of course, you can watch it again. If you enjoyed it that much, you can go home and see it again. I'd like to thank everyone who's helped put this service together, especially the actors behind me, who put in a lot of effort into today, and for everyone who's helped prepare the church for Christmas. We had some visitors came in and they said, oh, what a beautiful church. And I said, well, it normally looks like this, you know, but it was nice that just visitors came in and liked the look of it. We're going to do a collection at the end, either a cash collection in the plate or there's a card reader at the back, and that is for the Children's Society, which works with children who are much less advantaged than probably the children here this afternoon. So please give generously to that, and that money will go to help children in this country and abroad who need a lot of help. So can I just leave you to say Happy Christmas to you all. Let's hope that it is a more peaceful new year and the world is more peaceful next year. And as I say, I hope you really enjoy the service. If you would stand for the carols, if you're able, and then please sit for the performance. Welcome. So please could you stand if you're able to sing our first carol, Once in Royal David City.
Amen.
Please, would you sit? A donkey, sheep and camel are in the stable in Bethlehem. It's the middle of the night and it's full of animals and people and no one can get any sleep. The donkey is bad-tempered. The sheep is cute but a bit dim. And the camel is rather superior and aloof. Scene 1, the donkey's story.
I look ridiculous. We are all ridiculous. The whole situation is ridiculous. I am not complaining, mind. I will do anything for anybody. I am never grumpy or bad-tempered, but after a long journey, a tired donkey deserves a good night's rest. Here we are in a crowded stable in a place no one has ever heard of, Bethlehem or some such, miles from home, and everyone keeps making too much noise!
Meh! Why are you so grumpy?
I'm not grumpy! I'm never grumpy! I'm just misunderstood. I am all alone in the world and no one cares. All the donkeys in Nazareth were being booked and hired out. Everyone in town was setting off to the far corners of the world because the Romans were holding the census or something, counting everyone for tax purposes, for some kind of autumn statement. So everyone needed donkeys to go, but no one wanted me. Too grumpy, they said. Too lazy. Too bad-tempered. It wasn't my fault. I came last in the donkey derby for being too slow or accidentally sat on all the farmers' vegetables at harvest time. It wasn't my fault. I got cross and chased all those children who laughed at me.
So why are you here then?
All the other donkeys are gone. No donkeys left except me. This man called Joseph came to my master. He was desperate. His girlfriend Mary is going to have a baby, and they had to come here to Bethlehem. So it had to be me. I came here kneeling, kicking, and screaming. It's not my fault. All the other donkeys were to exciting places. London, New York, Paris, Tokyo, Reagan, and I came to Bethlehem. And Mary was really happy, and I had to carry her all the way here. So I am tired, worn out, misunderstood. I cannot get a wink of sleep, and she is over there, lying down in the best straw. It looks like she's had her baby. It's not fair. I was going to eat that straw, but now there is a baby in it.
You sound like a donkey. donkey that feels very sorry for himself. But I am very pleased to be in this nice, warm stable. It's much nicer than being out on the hillside all night with only the stars for company. And it's scary being out on the hillside in the dark, all alone.
You cannot be scared of the dark.
Oh, yes, I can. Tonight, there I was, minding my own business, chewing some thin, cold grass, watching the shepherds who were huddling around the fire. They pretend to watch us, but really, they are scared of lions and tigers and bears and stuff. So we watch them closely, because when they run, we run. Suddenly, tonight, they ran, and so I ran. Only I still don't know what it was that made them run. What I do know is that they ran and ran as fast as they could, jumping over walls, running through streams, down and uphill, until we reached this stable. Phew. All the sheep chased after the shepherds as fast as we could. It was really exciting, but I was terrified. And now I'm here, catching my breath, feeling warm and feeling safe. The straw here is much nicer than the grass on the hillside. Even if there is a baby in it. The shepherds are over there, kneeling down around that young woman you call Mary. I wonder what is going on. Is this why we're here?
Scene 2, the sheep's story.
So why did the shepherds run?
Because they wanted to come to Bethlehem to wash their socks.
That is a very old joke. I will tell you what I saw. I told you that I was alone on the dark, cold hillside. The shepherds were huddled around the campfire, keeping warm. It was a cold night, but they never ask a sheep to snuggle in and stay warm. So there I was, all alone, in the dark and cold. I said to my friend Bar, "It's cold." Do you know what he said?
No.
"Ma!" Suddenly, it began to get brighter and brighter. I thought the sun was coming up suddenly, but it was still cold. It was more like moonlight or starlight. That's it. Really, really bright starlight. the shepherds fall to the ground. They looked terrified, but they seemed to be listening very carefully. It was like they could hear a voice, and the voice was telling them something really important, really exciting, really unusual. Then, after a little while, the starlight seemed to explode out into the heavens. Lots and lots of shining, sparkling lights all over the sky. It was beautiful, like nothing I have ever seen before. Then the shepherds jumped up and started running. That threw a sheep into a panic. There were sheep running in all directions. We had all gone astray, all over the place. But I thought the best plan was to stay close, to run as fast as I could, keeping up with the shepherds. So we ran into Bethlehem, and we arrived here in this nice, warm stable with all this lovely straw, and the Mother Mary and her baby. It was as if the starlight told us to come here. I feel safe and warm in here. Meh.
We're now going to sing our second carol, A Little Town of Bethlehem. Little town of Bethlehem, how still we see thee lie. Above thy deep and dreamless sleep, the silent stars go by. Yet in the dark street shineth the everlasting light. Hopes and fears of all the years are met in thee tonight. Oh, morning stars together proclaim the holy birth, and praises sing to God the King, and peace to all on earth. For Christ is born of Mary, and gathered all around. One mortal sleep, the angels keep their watch of wondering love. Holy Child of Bethlehem, please send to us, we pray. Cast out our sin and enter in, be born in us today. We hear the Christmas angels, the great glad tidings tell. The silent stars abide with us, our Lord Emmanuel. Please, would you sit? We're now going to hear the camel's story.
Well, a I know all about starlight. I've heard nothing but starlight, starlight, starlight for weeks.
Meh.
Why do you say that?
I have had to travel the farthest with the rest of the camel train, over deserts and plains far from